Dinner parties are a great way to spend time with friends, but often for someone with celiac disease, they can turn into a bit of a nightmare. I went down to Bournemouth to see how you can host the perfect gluten-free dinner party. First on my list was to find out how much people actually know about celiac disease.
I know that it's something that upsets the stomach and the stomach lining and that sort of thing. It's a food allergy type thing.
Yes, it's an intolerance to flour, I think, isn't it? Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
What disease?
Celiac disease.
No.
Is it something to do with wheat?
The body isn't able to absorb the gluten, so they've got an allergy to gluten in their diet, isn't it, with people like that? Is that what your interpretation is, Kevin?
I don't know, you're the nurse.
I went to visit a nutritionist to find out what difficulties celiacs face.
Well, gluten-free it's quite complicated and can be quite constrained as well. You have to look out for things, not just like the obvious things like bread and pasta and wheat, things that contain wheat, but also those things that are hidden. So in manufactured foods, it's not just you don't fancy eating wheat because it makes you slightly bloated. It's actually a clinical disease which will really be detrimental to health if you don't follow it correctly.
As the proprietor of a gluten-free restaurant, Paul Stocker seems like the perfect chef to talk to about cooking gluten-free.
The obvious one obviously is flour, any kind of flour, but it's quite amazing how many ingredients there are out there that actually have flour in them. So things like soy sauce, for instance, that you wouldn't naturally assume has got flour in. There's issues daily that arise, but there's always a way of getting around them. And supermarkets these days are getting very, very good. I mean, the amount that they actually sell now, free from, is tremendous. 4 or 5 years ago, you'd have trouble finding anything, but now it's really getting very good.
So for your perfect gluten-free dinner party, plan your menu in advance, make sure you check all the labels, and most importantly, don't be afraid to ask what's safe to eat.